A Tampa man on trial for raping a teenager is found guilty. Reco Johnson was convicted a short time ago, and yesterday he came face to face with his young victim.
And today the jury delivered his fate. Fox 13's Gloria Gomez shows us what led up to the verdict.
Mr. Johnson,
Reco Johnson got cold feet at the last minute and decided not to testify in his own defense. But he had plenty to say during closing arguments about his innocence.
I'm not guilty of doing anything.
Johnson, who is acting as his own attorney, is accused of raping his ex-girlfriend's 15-year-old daughter while her mother was at work back in April of 2019. The girl told the jury about it, but what made it nearly unbearable was having to answer questions from the man who's accused of raping her.
You said I came in your room and you had your phone in your hand. Do you have any opportunity at any time to call the police?
No, I was too busy telling you to stop and pushing your hands off of me.
Prosecutors say this is not a she said, he said case. There is scientific evidence pointing directly at Johnson.
His specific DNA.
And they urged the jury not to have any sympathy for him.
Mr. Johnson elected to exercise his constitutional right to represent himself. He doesn't get bonus points for that.
Johnson placed all the blame on the young girl, claiming she came on to him.
The real victim, should be found not guilty.
But the jury didn't buy it.
The defendant is guilty of lewd and lascivious molestation as charged. The defendant is guilty of sexual battery.
Now Johnson could be sentenced to decades in prison. Gloria Gomez, Fox 13 News.
And Johnson will be sentenced in February.